Hello everyone and welcome back to iAngelBabyNails channel. This is Angel Baby coming to you with another video on some beautiful nails, and this time we're doing pride nails. So it's just gonna be a polish change. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take my safety coarse bit and remove the gel polish. I know some people like to soak off the gel with acetone, but if you have acrylics underneath and you're just trying to change the polish, you can remove the acrylic with soaking in acetone, and you don't want to do that because then you're gonna have to redo the whole entire nail if the acrylic soaks off with the polish. So the best thing is to just use a safety coarse bit and just drill off the gel polish. Now you're gonna see in this pinky I did take some time because it was an encapsulated nail, which encapsulated means there was glitter inside the acrylic. So I try to remove as much as I can, but again, you do not want to remove too much, because if you do remove too much, then you're gonna give the client a burn in the nail, or you're gonna thin it out too much where you're gonna have to do another acrylic put another layer of acrylic on top, and you have to do the whole thing all over again. So you do not want to do that. So try to take it off as much as you can, and if you're lucky, you can take it all off. And that, in this case, I was lucky, it came right off, all of it. And also it depends on how you apply the glitter, but some glitters are very fine, so they get just stuck in the acrylic. But anyways, so these nails were very easy to remove the polish because it was just all marble on the previous set. So it was really easy to remove because there wasn't too many layers of gel polish on her nails. But to be honest, you guys, I was so excited about these nails because it was my first pride nails for the month, and I was really excited. And she this client right here, she's basically, I call her like my model client, because she literally lets me do whatever. Most of my clients lets me do whatever, but she literally was come to my shop, say, Angel, put a movie on, and literally she'll watch the whole movie the whole time and talk here and there to me, but she'll literally watch the whole movie while I'm doing her nails, and she don't even care what's going on. So that's why she is my model client. So I was really excited to do her nails, especially these pride nails, because I was super excited. But yeah, so all I'm doing right now is just drilling off the polish, and that's it. It's really easy. If the more coarse the bit is, the faster the gel polish comes out. So, but and for some reason the safety drill bits are more coarse than the other ones. I feel as though, in my opinion, because it's just comes right off. So yeah, I was really lucky to get off all that glitter in the encapsulated nails. When you I also wanted to mention, when you remove the polish off the nails, you're gonna have to start from the cuticles like I'm doing right now, and then slowly move to the sides and the middle. I mean, there's no proper way you should remove gel polish, but this is my way to make it faster, to make it smoother, you know, because you don't want to remove too much on the top or too much on the tip or the free edge, and then it thins out the nail. It takes away that perfect, you know, imbalance of it. So you do not want to drill too much, especially on a polish change, because you're just removing the polish and putting, you know, another polish on. It's not like a fill where you can literally add acrylic to whatever part you're missing. Okay, so now that part's over, I'm gonna dust the nails off with my little fish duster. I love my little mermaid fish duster. I had it for a while. And now I'm just gonna go back and file the nails. This part is important because you do want to redefine that shape, because it has been like a week since she had this set on. And of course with coughing, you know, it goes to, sometimes it rounds off, you know. But I like again, like I said in my previous video, if you watched it, please check that out, by the way, that I like my nails to be very sharp, very crisp, like give it that perfect shape look. And I'm using my OPI 150 file, aka my favorite file, you guys. It's life. So, but yeah, polish change is really easy. Once you have that glitter, I mean that gel polish off, it goes by fast. And like honestly, with her nails, I just love it. I love how her fingers are shaped. You know how like it just looks so perfect. The shape is so perfect on her hands. See, it just I love how when she puts her hand down, she looks at it, it's like so perfect. Okay, so anyways, let me stop fantasizing about nails. Okay, so now I'm going in with my buffer and just smoothing out the nails, because again, you know, you did drill off the gel polish. You don't want any scratch marks in the gel polish that you're gonna apply. So this just smooths it out. So when you do a polish change, if they have any polish on, you remove the polish, you remove the gel polish, file and buff. Three simple, easy steps. All right, so right now I'm gonna apply some cuticle oil around her nails, so let her go wash it. Even though she don't really have to wash her hands, I could just spray alcohol, but I like for her to wash her hands because, you know, it takes away all that dust from the nails, and dust really irritates me, so or annoys me, so I like to make sure it's all off. So now I'm going in with my white polish from D&D. All these polishes except the red one is OPI, and I will link all the colors in the description. But yeah, this is my favorite white. It's a French white that I use. Like honestly, I've seen many whites in, you know, my career of doing nails and gel polish, and I just love this white. This white is like my favorite white ever. I had two whites from D&D. It was this French one, and then there was another one from the new collection. I forgot the number to it, but I really didn't like it. So I'm now putting it in the UV LED light. That's my Kira Sky one, for 30 seconds. So we're doing the same thing to the other hand. And just to mention, I forgot to mention it earlier, that the white that's on the pinky is from BMC. It is not from D&D. It is a regular polish because I'm gonna be doing an ombre nail. So with that, you would have to use a regular polish on the base. And I'm gonna explain to you how I do my ombre design. So once that's done, I'm gonna let the one that's on the pinkies dry. It has to completely dry, and I'm gonna go back with my D&D white French color and put the second coat on, then her nail. Remember, it's 30 seconds. So now I'm going in with my OPI. I think this is called the Big Apple Red. It's my favorite. Literally, it's my favorite red in the like. All my gel polishes I love, but you know, D&D has a lot of mistakes, I guess, when it comes to their polishes, and I have to get rid of them to the ones that were like just really bad. They were either they were too thick or they just didn't turn out right, so I had to throw them out. But all my other polishes, all my other D&Ds and my OPIs are perfect. So now I'm gonna do this tie-dye design. So the first thing I'm gonna do is put the red polish first, because I am doing the rainbow as the pride nails are. Then I'm gonna do the orange on the bottom. This part does not have to be perfect, it's just that you have to layer it from top to bottom. And then I'm gonna go on with my yellow from D&D. And my green from D&D. This is called Spring Leaf, I know that. Then I'm gonna take my designer thin brush, any thin brush that you can get from your local supply store, and then you're gonna go up, down with the thin brush. It doesn't have to be perfect because this is tie-dye, so it really does not have to be perfect. And you can go back in and add some colors. So after I did those colors, I wanted to add more of the rainbow look than just adding 4 colors. So I put in the purple and then I put in the blue. And it turned out so freaking pretty because it really looked like it's like a decal. It did not look like somebody painted it, but it was all painted by me. iAngelBabyNails. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing on the other hand, but this time I'm gonna be switching the colors. I'm gonna put more of the purples, more of the blues than the other nail, because the other nail had a little bit of purple and a little bit of blue. So I go with the purple, the blue, the green. And I have to make a little bit more room for the next color, which was orange. And then you take the brush and you go swipe up, swipe down. You just want to drag it a little bit, not too much, just a little bit so it gets that color. And then I'm gonna add my red. So you're just playing around with the colors when you drag it. This is my first time using a lot of colors on doing a tie-dye, because usually I'm using 3 or 4 colors, or maybe even 2, 1, whatever. But I never really used all these colors, so it was the first time. And it turned out amazing, perfect. It was literally perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you how I do my ombre nails. So I'm gonna take a sponge. I got this sponge from Walmart, and I think I got a pack of 30. But you can get it from Walmart, Dollar Store, Target, anywhere that sells the makeup sponges. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this orange, put a little bit. Under that, I'm gonna put the yellow. Under that, I'm gonna put the green. And next to that, I'm gonna put the purple. And then I'm gonna put a blue. Now you don't have to do all these colors. When you do ombre, you can just do 2, 1 on top, 1 on the bottom, and you're literally just gonna pat it down. But I decided to put all the colors because obviously this is a rainbow pride set. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean around the cuticles with that. You can use your latex, those latex that you get from the store that you put around the nail and then you peel it off when you're done. But honestly, that's too much work. I'd rather just do this and then clean around the cuticle with a cleaning brush. So we're gonna do that twice. It depends, honestly, because some colors they really don't blend in really well. It depends on what colors it is, but these colors blended in very well, so all I had to do was 2 coats. Sometimes you're gonna have to do 2, 3, maybe even a 4th coat, but it's not a lot of polish because again, this is regular polish, but I do turn it into gel. and I'm gonna show you how I do that a little bit later in the video. So this is, and you want to go from one nail to one nail. So if you put one coat of this, then you go back to the other nail, and you go back to this. You don't want to do it twice. I'm cleaning up the cuticles. And sometimes you can do it one by one, one after another. It really just depends on the polish and how it looks. Because trust me, sometimes when you do this method, it does give you a hard time. I had experiences, but with these colors, I was lucky enough where it did not do that. So you see me with about 4 colors that I am putting on this ombre, but again, I just didn't want to put 4 colors. I wanted to put the red in it, to have some red in it. So I went back and I took the sponge and I just added some red in it to make it look like that pride nails. So you guys, I literally have so many polishes on my desk. I'm just like thinking, wow, I have all those ones next to me on the left side, and I have more on the right side. So it was literally, my desk was full, and it was all D&Ds except for one OPI color. So on the thumbs, I'm gonna polish it green by D&D, and then the other nail I polished it yellow. But first I'm gonna apply a white French tip on it so the yellow can pop out, make it very neonish. And with this yellow, you have to put a white under the bottom. And then go ahead and clean around the cuticle. Like I told you guys, I'm a very perfectionist when it comes to that. It has to be really good. Then I'm doing a second coat, and it is 30 seconds each. All of the curing is 30 seconds each, except the top coat. So now I'm going in with that yellow, and again I'm going to polish it twice. So this is the first coat of yellow, and then put it in for 30 seconds, and again it's gonna do another coat of yellow. Now this green needed about 3 coats because it was very light. I could have put the white on the bottom, but I liked how it looked without it. So now I'm going to start drawing my symbols of female and woman to woman, and then man to man. I don't know how to explain that, but yeah, it turned out really pretty. And this is basically freehand, so you'll see me drawing it. I do take like a dotter tool to draw it. Anytime I draw any letters, any letters or numbers, I always take my dotter tool. And as you can see, my client was she put her head down because she was falling asleep. And she was like, oh my god, the camera's gonna see me put my head down. So yeah, I will say that, so excuse her putting her head down. Listen, she told me to say that. I think this time I didn't put a movie on for her, so that's why. So now I'm going in on the pinky. I did use a black acrylic paint. This is black acrylic paint. You can use also a gel paint that you can get from the stores, but I honestly feel it's a waste of money. You could just get these and it does the same job. And I've been using this since I first started doing nails, literally. So these symbols are really easy to draw. Really came out pretty. So now I'm gonna go in on her index finger, and I'm gonna write out pride. And I'm using all different colors: orange, red, yellow, green, purple. I think this nail came out so perfect too, because I really wanted to make sure it spelled out really good, and you know, her nails were long enough for it, but sometimes the letters come out really big and then you don't have room for it, but it was perfect. Alrighty, so it's spelled out pride, so pretty. And on the other index finger, I am going to write out love is love. And that I used a green for the top to spell out love, and then a purple for is, and then the other love will be colorful. Alright, so now I'm still writing the love, ending of the love. And then you're gonna see me try to draw a heart on the bottom, but because there was not really enough space, so that's why I just took it out. I said forget it because she didn't have a lot of space for that heart. So now I'm gonna do some foil nails. So what I'm gonna do is add my foil glue. I'm gonna take some foil glue and you're gonna apply it to the nail like if it was a polish, and you have to wait 100% till it dries. So know when 100% dries is when the white turns into clear. And I put some on the bottom of love is love because since my heart couldn't fit. So now I'm going to put it on the thumbs also. So the thumbs, the ring fingers, and on the left hand love is love on the bottom is when I'm gonna do all my foil. So I had this colorful foil paper that I'm gonna use to put it on those nails. So all you do is literally touch it a little bit and the foil comes right out once the glue 100% dries. Remember, the glue is gonna turn out white and it's gonna turn into clear when it's 100% dry. So all you do is just dab it a little bit and that's it. It does take a little while to dry, so that's why I had to go back and forth. Oh, and then she dropped her wine cooler, by the way. So her wine cooler was all over my desk. But anyways, yeah, so now I'm just applying it to the thumbs. And now we're gonna add some Swarovski crystals and stones. So now I'm taking my heart gel and I'm gonna apply these little heart stones to the nails. So I'm gonna take my wax pencil, pick up the stone and place it on the nail. And then I'm gonna put it in the UV lamp for 90 seconds. And the same thing to the other hand. Remember, when you do 3Ds with hard gel, you have to make sure you cure it. Some people cure it for 60 seconds. I like to cure it for 90 just in case. So now we're going to be applying the stones. And I'm just going to be freestyling them. So that means I'm just going to be putting them anywhere around the nail. I put one where the cuticle is and then where the tip is, free edge. And then that's step 1 I put up, which is the glue, applied the stones, and then step 2 to secure the stones in place. It will not dry unless you apply step number 2. And this glue is from Cardi B's Nail Tech, Jenny's Secret, which is the best nail glue ever when it comes to for the stones. So now I'm gonna apply top coat, and remember the pinkies was regular polish, but you can add gel polish if it's 100% dry, but it has to be 100% dry in order for it to turn into gel. So, and I use the IBD gel polish, and this is it gives you like a glass look at the end, which I love. And of course, make sure the paint is also dry before you apply your top coat too, for where it says Pride and all the symbols that you draw with the acrylic paint. Make sure it's 100% dry as well. So I'm gonna put in the UV LED light for 90 seconds. So step 1 is apply the glue, apply the crystals, and then step 2 is to secure it. I did not put too much stones and Swarovski crystals on it because it had a lot of designs and I wanted the designs to pop out, not be too much with the stones. So I just wanted to take this moment now to make sure you guys are following my Instagram and Facebook. It's at iAngelBabyNails to get more information on how to book an appointment if you're in the South Florida area, and if you would like to sign up for my one-on-one classes that are starting in August. So you can get all that information on my Instagram page at iAngelBabyNails or on Facebook at iAngelBabyNails. And also follow my organization page as iAngelAwareness, that is awareness to sexual harassment at the workplace and school, which is really important to me too. Okay, so I'm gonna add some cuticle oil, and this oil smells so good. I put it at the end of every client because all that filing and drilling, and it gives that beautiful fresh look, and it smells so good. Okay, and here is the final look, you guys. Beautiful, all slayed by iAngelBabyNails.
Bust down and pick that shit up. Bust down and pick that shit up. Make it open and pick that shit up. Bust it open and pick that shit up. Hey yo, I've been a bad bitch, Kakiana. And I'm still winning Pakiana. Percocets, Papiana, killing everybody. We think you next, Ariana. You gon' have to give me Tapiana if you tryna get some Slapiana. I call my
And also it glows in the dark. Beautiful, perfect, slayed by iAngelBabyNails. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time on another video of iAngelBabyNails. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that little doorbell, whatever it's called, bell, to get the notifications. I like to call it the doorbell. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.